ET Now is exclusively picking up from sources that Union Bank of India, which is the lead bank in the resolution process for Dewan Housing Finance Limited, has moved NCLT to initiate personal insolvency proceedings against the DHFL promoters Dheeraj and Kapil Wadhwan. This move by Union Bank of India has been taken on behalf of all the lenders to DHFL. Remember, DHFL owes around 87,000 crores to all the lenders of DHFL, including names like SBI, Bank of India, Bank of Baroda, etc. There is a long list of lenders to whom 87,000 crores is owed by DHFL. What we are also picking up is, back in September, we had reported that Union Bank of India is considering this move. They had sent a notice back then to Kapil and Dheeraj Wadhwan, a 14-day notice in which they had asked them to pay up the amount that is owed to the bankers. Since that is not adhered to, they have initiated these proceedings. We understand that Union Bank of India has moved NCLT only on Tuesday this week. We'll have to see after the documents have been evaluated by the court when a hearing date is set and how the proceedings go forward. We are also picking up that Union Bank of India may choose to attach personal assets of Dheeraj and Kapil Wadhwan in the proceedings. So that is something that we will have to watch out for. Remember, this is the third instance of personal insolvency proceedings being initiated against defaulting promoters. Earlier, similar proceedings have been initiated by SBI against Anil Ambani and also the promoter of Bhushan Power, Sanjay Singhal. We'll have to see how these proceedings proceed with the DHFL as a separate case. In another update, we are also picking up that the Committee of Creditors that was voting on the resolution plan forward, they were voting on the plan to call for fresh bids by December 14th. They have mostly voted in favor of this plan. So fresh bids are going to be called and the deadline for the bid submission has been set to December 14th. Remember, in this round of fresh bids, bidders are now allowed to bid under any option available. Earlier, they had to choose one of the options. Option 1 was bidding for the entire company, or under option 2, there were options to bid for parts of the company, including the retail assets or the wholesale book or the slum rehabilitation book. And earlier, from the beginning of the process, we had seen that Oaktree Capital was in fact the sole bidder for the entire company. Piramal Enterprises had bid for the retail assets of DHFL. Adani Properties and SC Lowy had bid for the wholesale and slum rehabilitation books of DHFL. Until just before the last bidding process, which happened, the deadline for which was 17th of November, Adani Properties had put in an offer saying that they wish to bid for the entire company, and in fact they are looking to bid more than Oaktree Capital for the entire company. After that, we are understanding from sources on 17th November, Adani Properties had submitted a bid for the whole company. Although those bids have also not been opened yet, we'll have to see on December 14th, the bids that come in will also be opened on December 14th itself. The bids that came in on November 17th will also be opened on December 14th. The bidders are going to evaluate both the bids by each bidder. They will see which is the better bid and they will consider only that bid. That is the process that the COC has voted upon and have agreed upon. Remember, earlier the deadline submission date was actually supposed to be 10th of December, but that was delayed to 13th because of the long weekend that came in, and now finally the bid submission deadline is 14th of December. So all eyes on 14th of December whether after Adani Properties has decided to bid for the whole company, if Piramal Enterprises too follows suit and bids for the whole company, that will heat up the competition much more. And also how the personal insolvency proceedings go ahead in terms of against Kapil and Dheeraj Wadhwan.